Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. We are continuing our playthrough here in our Sanguophage run, Covenant of Impani, and we are doing our best to try and get everybody squared away here. I know I expanded our outdoor zone so our elephants can haul some of these dead animals up to the garbage, and then our indoor zone, I think I established an indoor zone, and then we also are deconstructing a bunch of these moisture pumps that have reached their maximum radius because it doesn't make sense for them to be here anymore. They're just consuming battery power for no really good reason. So we also need to chop a fair amount of wood because we need to be able to rebuild all these traps, or as many of these traps as possible. So we have a lot of stuff to do and not a ton of time to do it, but not nothing. All right, looks like we are also making some kibble, which is good for our animals. We have a ton. This is not great. Rain will destroy our rice very quickly. Okay, we did send a caravan out before we left, and we need to sell almost everything. That got us to 0 or 1 or something around there. And then we could sell our chem fuel, berries, and fruit and see what we could buy in return. So I don't see anything within the price range that we can afford. So I think this is going to be another, I mean, some of these would be nice, but I don't even have any of this stuff set up yet. Um, Maybe we'll try to buy it. Hopefully it'll last long enough for us to build some gene packs or some storage containers for the genes. I'm not confident it will, but we're going to try. Come on, man. Haul some rice in, dude. Hey, if you can go around there, you can haul some rice. Don't deconstruct that. I think that one can't actually fit there. Never mind. And deconstruct that, but you got to rebuild this wooden wall. All right, this is inefficient running to grab one piece at a time, so you need to haul multiple pieces of wolf meat down here. All right, merge this meat, and then you are gonna haul it. Hopefully we can get this rebuilt. Come on, you could do it. I will cut these wolves up. Actually, I should probably do that now. We're running a little low on the time there. Go ahead and get that built. Right, you can haul that wolf meat down there. Is there any more? There is. That looks like all of it. That also looks like the last of the rice for now. So we harvest more. Get that built. Got a lot of little buildings to do. Hopefully sooner than later we get it all done. The good news is we seem to have enough material to do it without too much drama. All right, we'll let her do some recreation when she wakes up, and then get her to work on the walls because that should be kind of a higher priority. You want to work on the traps. Worry about that later. Okay, Isa, you work on that. Get that wall completely done. Trev, you are going to work on this stuff. All right, we'll get that granite wall done, and then I don't care if you spend the rest of the time just working on whatever you want. Oh, come on. Really, right as he hits there, that's when you decide to walk there? I just want this taken out and rebuilt. Well, if you're just doing a simple meal anyway, go ahead and get this granite wall done. I don't know why you're not focusing on recreation. Probably should be a little higher priority for you. We have a fair amount of lavish meals built up, so I'm not too worried about churning out more. He could always use the cooking skill. Once he gets to 8, he can make some better meals as well, so I don't mind him slinging meals together. All right, looks like the wood is being utilized almost as quick as it's harvested on these traps, which again aren't the best placed objects, but I'm hoping something good will come of it. All right, Anna is now converted. Let's go ahead and switch her to recruit. The sooner we can get her recruited, the better. This is all internal ripping apart, so I'm not too worried if that happens in the middle of something, but I am concerned about this. I need to be pretty quick on making sure that this happens correctly. Oh, that's not ready to be ripped out yet. I assumed because I saw this patch of dirt that this one was ready, but it is not. All right, your construction is done. More hauling to do, apparently. Hoping we're almost done with these spike traps because I need IEDs so I could just like litter the field with them and make them walk through them. All right, looks like we just got those walls ripped out. Go ahead and build the proper granite walls in their place. And then I'm assuming we're getting to the point where we can deconstruct these and build new copies up in the top to replace the ones that we've ripped out. Toxic fallout. Okay, well, I can live with toxic fallout. My animals probably can't. I'll probably have to do something for them. Let's move you down here. I know it's called outside, but I think I'm gonna expand the outside zone to include this, and maybe they will come inside a little bit. We should also probably build a shelter. This should actually be a door. Just a tile for the animals to hide in. Get that built just so that they have a place to go. All right, they're hiding inside, which means that the toxic buildup should slowly tick down. Not perfect. This stuff's probably all gonna die from the fallout. All right, we probably should start hunting because the fallout is going to kill everything. So it would be in our best interest to harvest as much of this meat as possible. Although we're exposing ourselves to the fallout by being out there and hunting. So it's kind of a mixed bag a little bit. All right, these are up and running. It'll take a year or two for that to actually pan out. But once it does, it'll be good. The food's definitely going to become a problem for these boomalopes. All our food's already starting to die off. At some point, simple meals are all we're going to have. And we're going to need to churn out simple meals to feed our animals as well. Actually, are they immune to toxic fallout? And it's just these animals? That wouldn't surprise me. Okay, let's keep them inside. Honestly, we probably should take down some of the big animals. Like some of these elephants and rhinos. Just because their toxicity is going to build up and then it's just going to be bad. Advanced fabrication is done. We already had ground penetrating scanner. So we're going to work towards a hospital bed. We need sterile materials. Geothermal power would be really useful too, though. All right, we need this. The gene bank. Let's get that first, and then we could worry about the other stuff. Let's come out here and hunt some of these animals. We know this is going to be bad. The fallout. So we might as well take some of these guys out if we can. All right, well, if they're already down, we can go ahead. We don't want to do that. We want to kill. Hunt, hunt, hunt. What's your toxic buildup? It's getting kind of not great. All right, we definitely need to get some animals in on this. I don't know which one's ours and which one's theirs. We're just going to shoot random elephants and then hope eventually the right ones die. Paprika. Rescue. All right, let's allow everything. There's a masterwork longsword. We don't want to lose that. Let's haul this masterwork. Now, it's only steel, so it's not like it's super great, but still, it would be nice. Let's check out the aminals. We want to make sure we have doctor care for them. Don't want to waste any of our precious resources on these filthy elephants. Let's go ahead and... Wait, are you already doing it? Apparently you are. Well, you're deathless, but you could still bleed out. It looks like we're doing what we can for these elephants. Hopefully somebody does some cleaning, because, man, this place got really dirty really quick. Alpaca 1's got dementia. I didn't even know I had an alpaca. Guess we'll slaughter those. We don't actually need them. This is going to get bad as far as cleanliness. I really should make another zone, I guess. Call it indoor pen, and then we will expand that to just this room. And then we will move all the animals to indoor pen instead of inside. That way they're not tracking filth or I should say everywhere, not just anywhere. All right, we're doing a little bit of cleanup here. Still considered very dirty. Probably a lot of this stuff over here is contributing to that, I'd imagine. How is it still very dirty? Oh, because there's no door here. Ah, see. All right, well, let's get those doors built. Probably before we make food, because that would be pretty terrible. Mech hive attacking immediately. Wall breach. You know, if all these animals are going to die anyway from the toxic fallout, we might as well make them charge and attack and kill these mechs. Where are you? You're outside, but you're insulting, so you will pretty happily run around and yeah, we can come out here and get these in a little bit. Oh crap. 16 hours, really? Can we come out here and haul these elephants? They're distracted right now, they're attacking a wall. We got a little bit of time. Not a lot, but a little bit. Crap. Nope, I'm out of time. All right, everybody indoors. Now just regular inside. And then you, Raven, you're the closest. Go ahead and activate this psychic pulsar. I don't know if somebody got in a battle there or what's going on, but hopefully here comes all the animals. All right, Rubinette's been downed. All right, here we go. All right, let's get over here if we can. All right, what's the deal? Let's Trev, you can be unrestricted just for a minute, and we're gonna rescue Rubinette with you. Hopefully. A lot of boomalobes getting lit up, but that's okay. Not really too worried about them right now. What's the story with all of these guys? You're bleeding out. You should definitely... Oh, no, no, no. We just want you inside. Well, here we go. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, Anfisa, you actually don't have a weapon. We never re-equipped your masterwork longsword. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm not too pressed about these boomalopes getting killed, because we'll always get more boomalopes down the road. Let's go ahead and equip this longsword if we can. All right, let's... This isn't going particularly great, but it's not terrible. We're kind of taking out everything at the same rate, which is good. You need to get up there and tend to Anna. All right. Is any wild animal still alive, or are these all... All right, so now what we have to worry about is our everybody who's not in a good place. You are not in a good place. Okay, this is going to be a problem in about a minute. Yep, there we go. Between the rain and everything else, I imagine... Well, and getting shot to hell. This is not going very well for us. All right, you do have medical skills, so hopefully you can get over here and do something. Vito's about to get annihilated. Yep, there you go. All right, nothing is wild anymore. And all of our animals are downed right now. I don't know if any of them will live. One thing I do have to say is you need to get out here and get in melee combat with this guy. All right, let's... All right, Isidoros, you are just unhappy, which I'm not surprised. But right now, you just need to do what you're doing. Hopefully, nobody else dies. But you need to kill him. Problem with that is there's several other people that are just very, very injured. I don't know if we'll save her or not, but we're going to try. So the hope is if she's melee attacking and they're shooting, you know, she's effectively melee blocking. All right, I think we can unrestrict everyone at this point. We're gonna go pick up this medicine. Hopefully it'll be enough to save some people. Try to tend to Raven. It looks like we are doing somewhat okay over here. Did you stop tending? All right, Chalaki will collapse at some point. All right, we're almost done with this thing. Hopefully Anfisa holds out. Come on, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's unforbid everything. Rescue our animals if we can. But you could rescue Paprika. All right, Raven is about to be saved. And then we got Cheeto after that. Hopefully. And we got our work cut out for us. There's nothing we can do about that. But you don't have any doctoring skill, but we're going to try to tend anyway. Really? You're hauling a Scyther right now. Like, of all the things you could be doing, that is what you're concerned about. All right, Anna is good enough. All right, let's try tending to her next. Viper is bleeding out, but not like dead. So that's good. We're gonna take a risk with these meals, I guess. I hope not too many of these die, especially with indoors. Let's tend to boom up 3 because that's the one that looks like it's about to explode. It looks like Paprika is going to theoretically make it. Oh god, what are we shooting at? Crap, that thing's gonna blow up. What else can we do here? All right, Jiang, are you done tending yet? No, still bleeding there. Somebody's got to save Chalaki. Trev's also bleeding out. We probably should get Trev up here rather than bandaging a rhino. You're fine, or fine enough anyway. Think. Oh, you're gonna die from blood loss. What's going on with Pep? Oh, you already died. That's right. Okay. You got 1 burn. We got to tend to still. Right. You got to rescue Chalaki. We got all sorts of people bleeding out everywhere. All sorts of nastiness going on. Trev, you're gonna need to go rest up as well. Dang, you gotta be done enough. Murderous Rage. Yeah, that's a smart idea. Killed the 1 healer. No place to put him. What could I do here? Could make this into a prison. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it's not enclosed because the door's not built. Okay. So we will just have to temporarily make this for colonists. And then we're going to make it for prisoners. And that will let you arrest him. Hopefully before you do any actual damage. Like that is the case. All right, you're done tending. Get over there and tend to other more relevant people at the moment. This is the one that's about to blow up. Hopefully we get that before it goes boom. All right, I think we saved it. All right, this is not great. All right, we can go ahead and release Caro. And then we should be able to capture... Oh, Viper died. Never mind. She needs tending still. Okay, so hopefully we start our... what is likely to be a very long process of recovery. I think we lost several animals. So we don't have any female elephants anymore, which is unfortunate. Go ahead and rescue Raven. Get these doors built so we can actually properly, you know, clean up this area in particular. Got several diseases and infections going on, which are not good. And you got to work on that granite door, and then we got to clean this room, and then we might be okay, maybe. Tending, cleaning, and then we got to do some butchering for sure. All right, let's haul this down and then do some cooking. People are starving to death. All right, we at least got this room clean enough. Let's hope we recover from these infections. The torso one seems to be okay. The right leg is questionable, but it has been tended. So at this point, we just gotta wait. All right, we really do need to get this. Oh, Cheeto is our only other cook. All right, we definitely have to keep butchering then, because we do not have any. Yeah, there's like no way. We gotta butcher what we can while we can. Nope, that's not butcherable. What are you doing? All right, they'll tend to all that stuff. Looks like we missed out on a decent amount of food, which is quite unfortunate. But we do have some centipede blasters and stuff. Anna died from malnutrition. That's super unfortunate. She was going to be somebody that we were recruiting, so I am not happy about that. But there'll be somebody else at some point. Hopefully we start cleaning up this place relatively soon. It's pretty nasty. Rev needs to rebuild some walls. All right, Cheetah's got a medical emergency. I'm guessing it's this infection. That will be fine. He will do just fine from that. Hoping we get some cleaning done. This is really, really bad. That's considered awful quality. Bad time for a psychic suit to end. I'll tell you that. All right, I think Isidoros, I think you should worry about the inside first. Oh, this is very dirty. That's not good. Okay, you are cleaning in here. That's going to be an important component of this. Who did we just carve up? Anna, apparently. Probably Viper. All right, Isidoros is doing as much as he can with the cleaning right now. We apparently are also getting rice, which I'm shocked to see. All right, our bedroom is slowly getting cleaned up. There's so much debris and nastiness there. There is a Sanguophage. Yeah, we could do that for a death rest capacity serum. That would actually be somewhat beneficial to us. That you guys died from infection, so now we have no prisoners. I'm just gonna let this play out. I don't think I need to capture them or do anything. You can grab this weapon, grab this weapon, grab that weapon. Oh, a tantrum. What are you breaking? Random stuff? You're not hungry. Oh no. Are you kidding me? I can't deal with this right now. Are they just gonna grab the Sanguophages and run? I really don't want to deal with them. Unless their goal was just to kill the Sanguophages. And that's fine. Did anyone get hurt to the point where they're gonna collapse on the way out? No. Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, that was eventful, I guess, is one way to say it. Alright, Fallout's done, thankfully. We can get back to chopping some wood, getting some stuff built out here. Hopefully restabilizing. Getting our animals all squared away. They're doing okay food-wise right now. But man, we got a lot of replanting to do. We got a lot of recovery to do. I'm really bummed out that our that all these people died. I really wanted some of those prisoners. Not good. You need some medical treatment. What's going on with you? Gutworms? You'll be fine. All right, we definitely have to get we have to get this place cleaned up. It is absolutely filthy. This is still burning. Little blood torch. Don't know what exactly that does, but I guess it's cool. What's going on with Raven? Just a catatonic breakdown. All right, looks like we got most of the cleanup done. It is now considered slightly impressive, which is better than nothing, I guess. Hopefully that cleanup continues down into this area. Although our animals can go outside now, so we don't have to keep them in here. All right, repairs are being done. Everything is getting somewhat back to status quo. Once we chop these trees down, we should start rebuilding the fence. And once the fence is reconstructed, these boomlopes can be put back into their pens and hopefully be fed, because that would be, you know, pretty valuable. This alpaca has self-tamed. I think there's some value in doing some hunting here. That cassowary is what cut up the prisoners. It got in that room and just carved them up. All right, we can deconstruct this blood torch. It does not need to exist here. All right, we finally got a little bit of rust going on there. People are starting to recover mood-wise. Maybe not so much Raven, but everybody else. Got some hunting going on, because having more food is always a good idea. Finally, Raven is up, playing some billiards, trying to get that mood recovered. Looks like he will do quite well at that. Hunter lacks a ranged weapon. Okay, so you need a good quality assault rifle. Go ahead and snag up there, no problem. All right, the base is starting to stabilize a little bit. We at least have most things planted. The rice is growing. Not grown, but it's growing. And we have food and we have meat. So it's not like we don't have anything to work with. We'll build a copy there. Get another bed thing up and running. We definitely need some wood chopped relatively soon, because these animals are going to starve just being out here on a stuck on the caravan hitching spot. I'm really bummed out that Anna got destroyed, because she was going to be our other intellectual that was able to use the ground penetrating scanner. Let's make sure we're allowing everything, because there is some stuff just sitting around here. Interesting choice. Looks like they're focused on replanting before actually rebuilding any fences or doing anything like that. Guess that's okay. All right, now we got some tree chopping and some rebuilding to do. All right, this, did it retain its settings? It did not. So I'm pretty sure this was just set to kibble at important priority, so that is the first place kibble would go. All right, and hopefully tomorrow we will finish building this and then hauling all these animals back down here who can eat some of the growing dandelions. Not that there's a lot, but they can eat some of it. Wildlife wise, it looks like we are slowly recovering. I imagine these animals are not particularly full of food value, but oh cool, a heat wave. I'm glad I deconstructed my air conditioners. Let's go ahead and rebuild those. Why are we putting the meat up here at all? I don't want any food up here. All right, animals are back in here now. So hopefully their malnutrition will subside as they eat, although there's not really a lot of food in here, which is a little unfortunate. All right, xenogenetics is done. Do the gene processor. I do think it's probably worth building at least a single gene bank to make sure that we can keep those genes safe. Oh, somebody else is already working on it, apparently. I assume gene packs will go in here. There we go. We got one in there, and we got two in there. Okay, so we are relatively safe with those gene packs right now. At least they're stabilized. These animals certainly are not going to be anywhere close to full, but maybe they won't starve. I should probably make this at least temporarily a high priority for simple meals, just so that our animals get some food. We can always move them around later on. All right, that's important. This is important, so it's the same priority. We'll make that critical, and that'll just be enough for the animals to eat something and not starve to death. Oh, I gotta open this up. Never mind. There you go. Now you can get to them. Leave that unimportant, but we'll just turn simple meals off. But that's fine because they'll eat all the simple meals that are down there. That'll take care of all their immediate food needs, and then we should be good to keep making meals going forward. I actually want Cheeto to make the meals because he needs the cooking skill so that he eventually can get to lavish meals. That would be the end goal. All right, I think we got this all mostly hauled away. Probably should... Wait, are hemogen packs not allowed in here? I don't know why those weren't in there. Not consume. All. All right, this is slowly, emphasis on slowly, expanding. One day it will be good. They actually have some components for sale and some medicine. They'll buy the yayo. I don't want to sell all the go juice, but I could sell some of it. We could sell the 70% assault rifle. We really don't want to use damaged assault rifles more than we have to. Sell the stuff that is kind of beat up a little bit. 50% quality, whatnot. All right, that should be good. And then where is our intellectual? Rubinet. We're going to have you prioritize scanning. I want some progress here on finding something. Why'd you stop immediately? Oh, because Anfisa went to go do it. Interesting. It appears that this is a lower priority than research. All right, I need a couple female elephants, so let's try to tame if we can. And the hunting must continue for the animals that won't attack me, although I have to be mindful of the panthers because when they get hungry, they'll come after me. All right, once these rice plants are done, they'll have some food to come up here and try to tame these elephants, which would be super helpful. Probably shouldn't be wasting my time on a gene processor right now. Probably should be focusing on other things. But I really need I need people. I need people. Where are we going to get more people? That's mud. That's marshy soil. So, could let me try to plan this out real quick. Trying to think if I make, I'll have to like invert it, but down, come down. Actually, it needs to be smaller than that, I think. All right, so we got that, and then we got that. I mean, I guess this part doesn't necessarily have to be smaller. This can be as big as it needs to be. All right, so this goes down to, doesn't it go down by 1? Yeah, so it's got to go here. I'm planning out the kill box, if I can even build it here. That's going to be right in the way, I think. How long is it? Let's see. It's 9. And of course, this is right here. Going to be in the way. We're going to need a lot of granite. I mean, this isn't going to be a permanent fixture, I don't think, because I have to be able to build this. Actually, I think I could still build this. I think it'll still fit. Not 100% sure. Let's get these doors built. This has to go back by 1. That goes there, there, and there. And then we put a couple chairs or something over here. Ideally, we'd have a little more space than we got right now. And then what we need is a nook, because we need something to go right here. Of course, right here has to be the problem. Why not? Why wouldn't it be? It actually can't support anything. It's mud. Well, we'll have to mess around with that a little bit. I think we're gonna have to put some moisture pumps literally right there and hope that it holds up long enough. But yeah, ideally we get this built, and then actually I think that should go one more in. Can't build that there. So most of this stuff's not going to be able to be built right away, but not a bad idea to have it starting to be built. All right, well, I think this leaves us in a pretty good place to put the cut overall. I know I definitely have to get this finished up, but, or I shouldn't say finished up, I should say getting started. But we do have unlimited granite. All I got to do is turn this on, and I got more granite getting pumped out. So I certainly don't have to worry about that right now. That was a short heat wave, which is really good. That would have been terrible if that was an extended heat wave. So I think the focus now is just getting all this granite sorted out. Go ahead and turn this on and make sure we get granite churning out of there as soon as possible, because we are going to need a ton of it. Yep, there's a granite chunk, so hopefully we can go break that down relatively soon. I think Cheeto is automatically working on that. Didn't we just drop it on the ground? Yeah, that's probably the best bet. Somebody else can come by and pick it up. We got this up and running, so at least we got that going too. It should be relatively quick. We just need to get one expansion, and then we can close the wall off here, which would be huge. Cargo pods. What do we got? What do we got? Hops. Okay. I guess that's good. They're eating it. I mean, that's fine if they're going to eat it. Maybe we make this top priority for hops, and then they'll haul it there. We can get these slag chunks hauled up here, maybe. Got to get some smelting done. Hopefully sooner than later. There's a fair amount of slag chunks to be hauled away. We got a wanderer that has joined. I do not like the fact that they are a pyromaniac. That's definitely going to be problematic, but for now, we'll hang on to them. Just because I could use the extra body. And art would be valuable as well. I mean, the construction for sure. Just a double passion for construction. Right at a time that we're working on a giant construction project. Seems very beneficial. Well timed. All right, so in 8 days, this radius will expand. I don't know how far it'll expand, but hopefully far enough to do something that matters. We do want to hold all these doors open right now. And maybe not this one, but the rest of them for sure. I also would like to build a turret, and I have to, because it breaks, it unclumps everybody. It forces them into engagement, so definitely have to get one of those built out. It doesn't have to be active, I just have to have it over here. Oh, do I not have turrets built yet? Yikes, that's going to be a huge problem. Looking at this, I definitely want to make sure I put everybody on the correct meal plan. Now we actually have some rice to tame the animals with. So hopefully Raven will go up here and tame at least one female elephant. That would be ideal, because then we could bring them into the fold and they would become one of our pets. And then we'd have a breeding pair again. We can tame them up from there. That would be ideal. This stove, I think it's time for us to retire. And oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? I don't have any goofy recipe setups here. I would like to switch this over to an electric stove. I think there's enough steel on the map for us to do that. There's some steel down here for sure. I feel like there's probably some closer to the base, but I know a lot of it was near the edge of the map, so yeah, there's some over here. I can issue a command to chop that, or I should say mine that. All right, well, once we get this all squared away, we need to get a caravan going. I do want to replace this with a electric stove, so I have it set to deconstruct. Go on this world map here. Ideally, we get enough people off the map, or enough wealth off the map, to not be so impactful on our our raid points. We definitely want to reduce our potential attack value. All right, we got a couple wake ups. We could take that. Some go juice. We don't need all of it. I didn't realize we had as much steel as this. Elephant tusks, definitely take those with. All right, everything else is pretty good quality. I don't really, well, I could take this poor quality one. We'll take the silver. Travel supplies wise, I think we take a regular meal, take regular meals instead of lavish meals, and that's good enough. Send you on your merry way. And then hopefully we make some more progress over here, because this would be really nice. All right, these should all be held open for now. Maybe not so much this one, but the rest of them, I'm gonna have you hold those open real quick. All right, Rubenet, you really don't need to take these, I guess. We have plenty of steel in the base, apparently. Yeah, up there. All right, so we're fine on that. Big thing is getting as many of these done as possible. Here, we go ahead and harvest this. Not a problem. Look at our wealth. Looks like a fairly sizable dip there, getting that stuff off the map. Ideally, this would have enough time to grow and encompass this as well to get the whole thing built out. We want a gun turret. I need to be able to build a mini turret in here. And then we need geothermal power. There's one all the way up there. One there, one there, one there. So most of them are pretty far away, unfortunately. But I think we'll be all right. I mean, we have plenty of boom lobes, so we could certainly build more chem fuel generators. I'd kind of like to expand the room that we're using right now, be able to do that. All right, we got rid of the stove. Let's go ahead and build a electric stove. Come on, you can do it. I don't want to consume rice. I want to haul it. Wait, why are you saying there's no place to store it? Isn't this a rice storage? Oh, when somebody else has it flagged, it doesn't let anybody else haul to the same spot? The only thing I could think of. All right, caravan has arrived. Wasn't far away, so that shouldn't have been too surprising. Husky, female. I would love to buy that. I would love to find a male husky to partner with it. Although technically the elephants are better, so maybe we don't even bother. We just breed a bunch of elephants. All right, let's sell all this stuff. We have a lot of money to work with right now. Plasma swords start people on fire, which I don't know if I really want to happen all the time. Cataphract helmets are awesome. I just don't know if I want them. Regardless, Manhunter Pulse. So that's just nearby animals. It's not that great. Poor shooting and very attractive. So poor shooting could be good if we're making like a melee species. And then very attractive is good, but I think we already have the opportunity to get that one. Maybe I'll grab poor shooting. Advanced components and components, neutronomine. Medicine is always good to have. Like IT certainly wouldn't hurt. There, by that much. I don't think we're processing psych IT right now, but that should be good. Go back to town. Lisa needs death rest. We probably should have her do that. Somebody else can do some of the building. Trev and Luna are both capable of it. All right, let's go ahead and get some recipes put in here. Want lavish meals first. Do until we have 20. And then simple meals. Do until I have 40. 40's fine. All right, that should be fine for the time being. We can get more complicated later on when we have more people and things are built out a little bit better than they currently are. All right, you need to drop that. And then, oh, you can only haul so much at a time. I got it. The shelf's got to be empty. This stuff's got to be decaying really, really fast with all this water. Yeah, 40 a day. That's just going to tear through it. All right, our caravan has arrived. Animals are coming back. Do we not store regular meals here too? Good. Oh, goody. We have multiple people with malaria. As if that couldn't get any better. You know what I should do now that I bought some nicer meds? Get everybody on industrial tech medicine. Or at least capable of it. We actually probably don't want to disallow that one right now. Because we're going to need to build a turret once that research is completed. Right, these animals need to stay outside. We did tame female one. Very nice. So we actually will have the ability to start breeding elephants again. Beneficial. Jiang, you can run out here and open up all these doors. Now, I wonder if I could build like just around it for now. I mean, I know they can just run down here and cause problems then, but we kind of wanted this, right? Like a little area off to the side. And this isn't closed up, which is unfortunate, but maybe I could close it a little bit. I don't think mud you can build anything on. This would definitely all be concrete. All right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call an episode there. We've made a fair amount of progress. We're building our first kill box because things are starting to get a little bit nastier around here. We have our elephants back in business. They're not fully optimized yet, and we actually have less elephants than we had last time, but we at least have elephants again. We're recovering from malaria, which is always a good time, but we have really good medicine. I'm not building any sort of structure. And we have some prospects. We certainly have a lot of steel. If we go on the world map, these guys are pretty happy with us overall. They're restocking relatively soon. I have another place over here I can visit that's going to be restocked, or is restocked, and is good to go. At this point, all I need to do is continue to refine my my colonists. And the only thing I'm really lacking is I need somebody else to do intellectual. Because this ain't cutting the mustard. I really need somebody, like nobody's spending any time over here looking at the ground penetrating scanner. And I need somebody to do that almost full time because I need them to start scanning the map so we can start harvesting stuff directly on the map. I don't have to run around trying to find everything I need to make components and all that good stuff, because I want to be able to build some nice armor, and I want to be able to like just start moving things forward on this map. And we're just not quite there yet, but we're getting there. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see additional content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.